The fire season first kicked off around about August of this year. Strategically having the LATs and VLATs based at RAAF Richmond, we can combat any fire situation roughly in about an hour. The LAT is a classification of the aircraft, so it's a large air tanker. And the aircraft we've got here at the moment is the Hercules and the 737. And then as the fire season built up, we've gradually worked into having 4 LATs here and 1 DC-10, which is the VLAT, which stands for Very Large Air Tanker, and that can carry around about the 36,000 litres of suppressant.
Once we get the dispatch, we do our navigational requirements, making sure we can get there, get the airplane loaded. To load the VLAT aircraft takes roughly 15 minutes. From there, we depart with the help of the control tower here and ATC out of Sydney. En route, we're monitoring frequencies and listening to what's going on at the fire grounds. Get a lot of situational awareness en route. Once we're overhead, we tie into our bird dog aircraft. We communicate directly with him, and from there we'll supply the suppressant where it's been determined it's going to be the most effective on that particular fire at that time. It can be challenging. For the most part, we're dealing with some visibility issues due to the smoke, but it's well choreographed. Prior to us arriving on scene, they being the incident commanders, the RFS folks that are both on the ground and in other aerial assets, they have a real good idea of exactly where they need us to go. So it doesn't take 4 or 5 minutes on scene. We're back out, and whether it's a return and load, go back to that same fire, or return and hold, they'll give us those instructions at the end of each drop.
Since August, we've been averaging around about 4 loads a day. We've put out close to 7 million litres of suppressant from RAAF Richmond at the moment, but we've also been using RAAF Williamtown, HMAS Albatross, RAAF Pierce and RAAF Edinburgh. By having RAAF Richmond set up with the supplying us with fuel, having air traffic control, having 22 squadrons support us with stairs and gen sets, it's a one-stop shop for us to load the aircraft, but not only supply New South Wales, we really cover the whole of the East Coast.
The RAAF base location here is an excellent location for us to work out of. You can imagine an aircraft this size does require some additional support. The equipment that's been supplied to us by the Air Force has just been spectacular.